A few years back, I was drinking pretty heavily at a party with some friends. I decided I needed to go to bed, so I didn't get out of control. My friend let me use her bed in her apartment as she was going to stay the night at her boyfriend's that night. So I went into her apartment and went to sleep. I woke up to my rapist having sex with me. It was one of her friends from the party who she told could sleep on her couch. I was too drunk and too drowsy to push him off or say no, so I let it happen. Because I don't know, it just seemed easier that way. I don't blame myself for what happened, but I am frustrated that one of the reasons I didn't push him off is because I thought he would be mad, and I didn't want to deal with that.
When I was really, really young, you probably won't talk about it as much, but when I was really, really young, I was molested by my cousin, who was molested by his father, and just forgot about it. I was so young that I was able to do that. So it didn't really resurface until I was 14, and I was raped by 3 men that were a part of a gang in Portland. I was surrounded by these 3 guys, and it happened very, very quickly, very fast. I was surrounded by them, and all of a sudden we were all in the bathroom. He kind of, pushed me in there, and they held a gun to my head and said, if you scream, we'll shoot. And I tried to fight at first, but having that gun to my head was surreal and terrifying.
I was separated from my husband at that time. I decided to go out to the local bar. While there, someone ordered me a glass of wine. We went out for breakfast and then stopped at my house. I told him to leave since I had an interview in the morning. While I was getting ready to go to bed, he came into the bedroom and started raping me. And I screamed to tell him to stop. He kept telling me to stop screaming or he would stick it in my mouth. I was scared and just depressed with PTSD. I had counseling off and on since then.
Aside from getting followed home from school when I was 12, to getting my ass grabbed in a grocery store when I was 15, to getting my breasts groped in France when I was 17. It's actually the everyday inexcusable occurrences that have in effect become the most exhausting. Wandering eyes, the hey girls, and verbal assaults are a daily reality for women, which are often followed by a fuck you then bitch if you don't respond.
I used to have a lot of guy friends. We were so close that I didn't think much of it. I was 15 when my guy friends grabbed my butt, pulled my skirt, and touched my breast. I never told anyone because I didn't think it was a big deal. We were just kids. They were just playing. Maybe that's rape culture telling me it was okay.
Мізогонія процвітає у соціальних медіа. І це є частиною спільної проблеми. Як плідний блогер, подкастер і соціальний гуру я зіштовхуюсь із цим щоденно. Загальні сексистські реляції, щотижневі смертельні погрози та зґвалтування. Зазвичай я просто ігнорую їх і не підпускаю до себе і думку про це. Але онлайн-утиски є ключовою зброєю в активізації переслідувань. Ця ситуація примушує відчувати мене незахищено в моєму власному домі.